That night, Elizabeth didn't sleep a wink. Lying on the thin mattress in the servants' quarters, she stared at the ceiling, Miss Ruth's words echoing in her mind, "Your place is here, in this kitchen." By morning, something inside her had shifted. She still rose before dawn, still swept the floors, washed the dishes, and cooked the meals. But the fire that once fueled her hands was gone, replaced by a quiet, persistent ache and a growing resolve. Days bled into weeks. Miss Ruth's demeanor grew harsher, her control tightening like a vice. Elizabeth was no longer a helper. She was a shadow, expected to exist without a word of complaint. Her phone was taken away. Her every movement was questioned. Even her visits to church were suddenly deemed unnecessary. The world she knew was shrinking, becoming just for kitchen walls. Yet, fate has a funny way of whispering hope just when despair screams the loudest. One afternoon, while accompanying Miss Ruth to a private clinic, Elizabeth noticed something familiar: the clean smell of antiseptic, the rhythmic beat of hurried footsteps, the calm authority of nurses in their crisp uniforms. A pang of longing shot through her heart, but this time, her eyes didn't just ache. They studied everything, absorbing every detail. A kind nurse named Grace noticed her lingering gaze. "Do you like nursing?" she asked gently, her voice a soft melody in the sterile hallway. Elizabeth hesitated, her throat tight, then managed a small nod. "It's my dream," she whispered, as if saying it too loud might shatter it forever. Over the next few visits, Grace began to talk to her quietly, carefully, away from Miss Ruth's watchful eyes. She listened as Elizabeth poured out her story, the bright promise, the crushing betrayal, the silent, suffocating suffering. Grace's eyes softened with empathy, then hardened with a fierce resolve. "Dreams don't die because people lie," she told Elizabeth, her words like a lifeline. "They only wait for braver moments." That night, for the first time in months, Elizabeth cried. But these weren't tears of pain, they were tears of hope. With Grace's secret guidance, Elizabeth started to reclaim her future, one tiny act of defiance at a time. She began to save small amounts of money coins hidden in a fold of old fabric, a few notes tucked inside the spine of a cracked book. She learned about free nursing entrance exams, scholarships for aspiring students, and volunteer programs that could get her a foot in the door. She studied by candlelight, using borrowed books, her flame flickering, but her spirit burning brighter than ever. Miss Ruth noticed the change, the quiet strength in Elizabeth's eyes. The way her shoulders no longer slumped in defeat and it infuriated.